Hello again, everybody. Today we're going to be switching to subtraction. We're going to learn more than one strategy in this part of our unit, but for today we're starting with the strategy that I call subtracting from the ones. Our goal is I can solve subtraction problems by subtracting from the ones. Here we go. So first, just a reminder, we've been learning that teen numbers are just 10 plus a digit, or 10 plus ones. So I bet you can practice with these to get your brain warmed up. Our first teen number is 15. 15 can be broken up into, what do you think? 10 and 5. Nice work. How about 11? Doesn't sound like it, but 11 is a teen number. 11 can be broken into 10 and 1. And our last one, 16. 16 can be broken into 10 and 6. Nice job. Now that your brain is all warmed up and you remember about how you can break up teen numbers, let's move on. So first, when do I need to subtract from the ones? So we're going to subtract from the ones when the part is less than the ones in the whole. Wow, that's a lot of confusing words together. So let's figure out what all those different words mean. Here is a problem right here where I would use this strategy. 15 minus 4. I color-coded all of these words. I've also color-coded the parts, and I'm going to label them to help you right now. So here we go, starting with 15 in the purple here is our whole, because subtraction always starts with a whole. It's a whole minus a part. The green number 4 is the part. Subtraction is a whole minus a part equals a part. Now, we know that we can break up the 15, though, into two different pieces because it's a teen number. We can break it up into 10 and 5. We just called that pink 10 the 10, and that 5, we can call that the ones. So the strategy we're learning today, subtracting from the ones, is really useful when the part, this 4 right here that I'm subtracting, is less than the ones, the 5, from the whole. This strategy will work really well with these kinds of problems. Here we go. Let's learn how to use this strategy. So how do I subtract from the ones? I want to try this problem. 18 minus 5. So my first step is to break up the teen number. So I'm going to make a little number bond underneath the 18 here, and let's break up that 18. I bet you know what it can break up into. 18 breaks up into 10 and 8. Excellent job. You just did step number 1. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Step number 2. Oh, sorry, and I like to always cross off the numbers. I forget to say that, but you have to use each number in the problem one time, so I like to cross them off so I know which numbers I've already used and which ones I still need to use. I don't have 18 anymore because now I've changed it into a 10 and an 8, so I crossed it off. Step number 2, subtract from the ones. So here's my subtraction symbol, my minus in the middle. I need to subtract 5, minus 5. I have two choices. I can do 10 minus 5 or 8 minus 5. Both of them would work, but I'm going to give you a hint about this strategy. We call this strategy subtracting from the ones, and the reason why is we like to save this 10 right here if we can, because at the end of the problem, if we've saved the 10, we can add the 10 back on, which sounds super silly in subtraction. I'll explain that in a minute. But we know that adding 10s is really easy. So if I can, I like to save this 10 and instead use the other number. So let's try this. Can we do 8 minus 5? Put up 8 fingers and tell me, can you take away 5 of them? Try it right now. If we do 8 minus 5, how many fingers do you have left? 3. So 8 minus 5 is 3. I've done the little work here on the side. Then I'm going to cross off the 8 and the 5 because I've already used them. And I have to use every number once, and I can only use them once. Now I still have that 10 left at the end. And if you remember a moment ago, I said it's really nice if I can save the 10 because now I have to add this on, which sounds silly because this is subtraction. But the reason I'm going to add it is because I didn't use this 10. It's still part of my whole that never got used up. It didn't get subtracted. It wasn't taken away. It didn't disappear. It didn't go anywhere. So I still have it. So I'm going to take my answer to my subtraction problem, 8 minus 5 equals 3, and I'm going to add on the 10. That's easy, adding a 10. 3 plus 10 is really just
13.
13. Violet is sitting next to me while I'm doing this, and she got a little excited. So step number 3 is to add the leftover 10. 3 plus 10 equals 13. All right, let's do a couple more examples now that we are getting a better feel of it. So starting up here, 16 minus 4. Step number 1, break up the 10. So I'm going to break up the 16 into its 2 parts. 16 breaks up into 10 and 6. Nice work. Now I'm going to cross off the 16 because I've already used it. I don't have 16 anymore. Now I have 10 and 6 instead. Now my second step is subtract the 1s. Remember, I can do 10 minus 1 or 6 minus 1. But if I can save the 10, I want to. So I'm going to save this 10 and I'm going to subtract the numbers that are the 1s. So 6 is a 1s, a digit. 6 minus 4 equals, if you need a hint, put up 6 fingers, take away 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. And then I'm going to cross off the 6 and the 4 because I've already used them. All right, and then last I have this 10 at the end. Remember, because it didn't go anywhere, it didn't disappear, it didn't get subtracted, I still have it left over. So I'm going to take my subtraction answer, 6 minus 4 equals 2, and I'm going to add on the 10. 2 plus 10 equals 12. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, last one. And let's see if you can do this, mostly yourself. So step number 1, break up the teen number. So 18 breaks into 10 and 8. And then what do I need to do with the 18? Cross it off because I've already used it. Now I want to subtract the 1s. I can do 10 minus 8 or 8 minus 8. Which one should I do and why? I'm going to do 8 minus 8 because I want to save that 10 if I can. And 8 minus 8, that just equals 0. And then what do I do with my 2 8s? Cross them off because I've used them. Now I have this 10 left over. What am I going to do with that 10? I'm going to add it to my answer here to the 0. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. Nice job, friends. Okay, so that was our subtraction strategy, subtracting from the 1s. So going back to our very first slide, reminder, our goal is I can solve subtraction problems by subtracting from the 1s. I bet you can do this today. Go ahead and try some examples in your math workbook. Have a great day. Bye, friends.